Today, we will learn about simple interest. There are many festivals celebrated in your school or house. Many times, we don't have the necessary things required for celebration with us, so we borrow them for some time. Example, water jars, tents, speakers, etc. When we return these items back, we pay a fee for these. Similarly, sometimes it becomes necessary to borrow money just as we borrow these items. Like if a person wants to start a business but doesn't have the sufficient money, then he borrows money for some time from a bank or a person. The money which is borrowed is called as the principal. Before borrowing, some terms and conditions like time and fee are set between the borrower and the lender. The person uses the money borrowed for a fixed period of time. When the borrower returns the principal amount, then along with the principal he needs to pay a fee for the time period for which he has borrowed the money. This fee returned along with the principal is called the interest. On adding the interest and the principal, we calculate the total money which needs to be returned. This money is known as amount. The return period and total interest are mentioned in the terms and conditions. Generally, the interest for a period of 1 year is expressed in percent, which we call the rate of interest. If it is given that the rate of interest is 8% per year or 8% yearly and the principal is rupees 100, then at the end of the year, along with rupees 100, one needs to give 8% of rupees 100, which is equal to rupees 8 extra. Here, the amount is equal to 100 plus 8, which is 108 to be given. Now let's understand it in a better way with an example. Prakash borrows rupees 20,000 from Ramesh for 3 years. While taking the loan, they agree on the condition that Prakash will pay 12% interest per year to Ramesh for using his money. Let us find how much money Prakash has to return to Ramesh after 3 years. Here, rate of interest is 12% per year. Can you tell me what this means? Think for a while. You got it right. The rate of interest of 12% or 12 by 100 per year means Prakash will pay an interest of rupees 12 yearly on rupees 100. We can say that for a period of 1 year, he will pay an interest of rupees 12 by 100 on rupee 1. Similarly, for a period of 1 year on 20,000 rupees, he has to pay rupees 20,000 multiplied by 12 by 100, which is equal to rupees 2,400 as an interest. But this is only for 1 year. Prakash has borrowed money for 3 years. Therefore, for 3 years the interest will be 20,000 multiplied by 12 by 100 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 2,400 into 3, which is equal to 7,200 rupees. Thus, the amount to be returned after 3 years is 20,000 principal plus rupees 7,200 interest, which is equal to rupees 27,200. There is an important point to be noted here. The principal is same for all 3 years. If principal is same for every year, then interest will also be the same. Interest calculated in this manner is called simple interest. As you can see, to find the simple interest, we have multiplied principal, rate of interest, and time. Can you formulate an expression for calculating simple interest? Think for a while. Absolutely right. This will be simple interest is equal to principal into rate of interest into time. If we represent simple interest as I, principal with P, rate of interest with R% or R by 100, and time with T, then we can write the formula to calculate simple interest, that is, I is equal to P into R by 100 into T or PRT by 100. Remember that time should always be expressed in years. If time is given in months, then convert it into years by dividing it by 12. Similarly, you should know that if we know the value of any 3 quantities among these 4, Then we can find the value of the fourth unknown quantity by slightly modifying the formula. Also, if the amount is represented as A, then we can write the amount as A is equal to P plus I. Today, we have learned simple interest. In the next video, we will solve some examples related to it. Today, we will see some examples related to simple interest. Praveen has taken a loan of Rs 12,000 from a moneylender. The rate of interest is fixed as 13% per annum. Find out how much money Praveen has to pay the moneylender as simple interest after 3 years. Solution 1. Here, Rs 12,000 is borrowed, therefore, the principal is 12,000 rupees. Rate of interest is 13% per year. This means if Praveen takes a loan of Rs 100, then after 1 year he has to give Rs 13 as interest to the moneylender. Thus, on the loan amount of Rs 12,000, the interest for 1 year will be 12,000 into 13 by 100, which is equal to Rs 1,560. Therefore, simple interest for 3 years is 3 into 1,560, which is equal to Rs 4,680. That is, after 3 years, Praveen will have to pay Rs 4,680 as simple interest to the moneylender. Solution 2. We can also solve this example with the help of a formula. Do you remember the formula for simple interest? Think for a while. You've got it right. The formula to calculate simple interest is I is equal to PRT by 100. Here, P is equal to the principal or 12,000 rupees. T is time, 3 years. R is the rate of interest, which is equal to 13% per year. Therefore, simple interest I is equal to 12,000 into 13 into 3 divided by 100, which is equal to Rs 4,680. That is, after 3 years, Praveen will pay Rs 4,680 as simple interest to the moneylender. Next example. Kamala has deposited Rs 35,000 in a bank at 7.5% rate of interest per annum. Find the amount she will get after 9 months. This is a very interesting question. Here, we have to take care of certain conditions. The first thing is to note that the time is given in months. Therefore, it is necessary to convert it into years. Can you tell how to convert this? Think for a while. Here, we use unitary method. As we know, 12 months is equal to 1 year. Therefore, 1 month is equal to 1 by 12 year. Now, we can say that 9 months is equal to 1 by 12 into 9. That is 9 by 12. In its simplest form, it can be written as 3 by 4 years. Let's now find the simple interest. Formula to calculate simple interest is I is equal to PRT by 100. Here, I is equal to the simple interest. Here, P is equal to principal or Rs 35,000. T is equal to time or 3 by 4 years. R is equal to rate of interest, which is equal to 7.5% per year, which is equal to 75 by 10% per year, which is equal to 15 by 2% per year. By doing so, I is equal to 35,000 into 15 by 2 into 3 by 4 by 100, which is equal to 35,000 into 15 into 3 by 2 into 4 into 100, which is equal to 1,968.75. Please note that Rs 1,968.75 is the simple interest, but in the given question, we are asked to find the amount. So the amount is equal to principal plus interest. That is, A is equal to P plus I. A is equal to Rs 35,000 plus Rs 1,968.75, which is equal to rupees 36,968.75. Thus, after 9 months, Kamala will get rupees 36,968.75 as the amount. Example 3. Ramesh has opened a student savings account in a bank and deposited rupees 2,000 at 6% rate of interest per year. After how many years will the amount in his account become rupees 2,360? Here, P or the principal is equal to 2,000 rupees. Our rate of interest is 6% per year. A, the amount is equal to rupees 2,360 and we have to find out the time. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Therefore, 2,360 is equal to 2,000 plus interest. Therefore, interest is equal to 2,360 minus 2,000, which is equal to rupees 360. To find the number of years in which the simple interest will become rupees 360, we need to find simple interest formula. I is equal to PRT by 100. Therefore, 360 is equal to 2000 into 6 into t divided by 100, or 360 into 100 divided by 2000 into 6 is equal to t. Or we can also write it as t is equal to 360 into 100 divided by 2000 into 6 years. After solving, we get t is equal to 3 years. This means time is equal to 3 years. That is, after 3 years, the amount in his account will be rupees 2,360. So today, we have seen some examples related to simple interest. In the next video, we will see some misconceptions related to this. Today, we will see some misconceptions and common mistakes related to simple interest. Misconception 1. What will be the simple interest for 10 years on rupees 1,000 at the annual rate of 10%? The annual rate is 10%. This means the annual interest on rupees 100 is rupees 10. Then the annual interest on rupees 1,000 is equal to 1,000 into 10 by 100, which is equal to rupees 100. Here, students calculate interest for only 1 year. They forget to calculate the interest for 10 years. As a result, they get an incorrect answer, that is option 1. To find the correct answer, we have to multiply interest for 1 year with total time to get total simple interest. Since simple interest for 1 year is rupees 100, then interest for 10 years is equal to 100 into 10, that is rupees 1,000. If we solve this example using formula, then these mistakes can be avoided. Formula for simple interest is I is equal to PRT by 100. Here I is equal to simple interest, P principal, R annual rate of interest, and T time. Therefore, I is equal to 1000 into 10 into 10 by 100, which is equal to 1000. Thus, option 2 is the correct answer. Misconception 2. Ravi lends rupees 3,500 to Prakash at 20% annual rate for 2 years. Find the amount Prakash has to pay Ravi after 2 years. Here, simple interest is I is equal to PRT by 100, which is equal to 3,500 into 20 into 2 divided by 100, which is equal to rupees 1,400. Sometimes, students do not focus on what is asked in the question. They just find simple interest and give incorrect answers and choose option 1. Here, we have to find the total amount Prakash has to pay Ravi. To calculate this, we have to find the sum of principal and interest to be returned to Ravi. Since principal plus interest is equal to amount, we have to find amount in this example. Amount is equal to principal plus interest, which is equal to 3,500 plus 1,400, which is equal to rupees 4,900. Therefore, the correct answer is Prakash will pay rupees 4,900 to Ravi after 2 years. Thus, the correct answer is option 2. Misconception 3. Rekha's father deposited rupees 25,000 on simple interest in a bank. If the rate of interest is 11.5% per annum, then how much interest will be deposited after 15 years? We will solve this example by using formula of simple interest. Here simple interest is equal to I is equal to PRT by 100, which is equal to 25,000 into 11.5 into 15 divided by 100, which is equal to rupees 43,125. Here, simple interest is more than principal. Usually, students misunderstand that interest can never be more than the principal. Therefore, they try to subtract principal from simple interest and get 18,125, which is incorrect. Since the rate of interest and time are more in this situation, interest can be more than the principal. Hence, option 2 is the correct answer. Along with these misconceptions, students commit a common mistake. While calculating simple interest, students either forget to convert time given in months into years or ignore it. This leads to incorrect simple interest. For example, if P is equal to rupees 5,000, T is equal to 24 months, and R is equal to 10% rate per year, then they do not convert time given in months to years. This results in an incorrect simple interest. Since interest is represented per year, it is necessary to convert the given time into years. Here, we will convert 24 months into 2 years by dividing it by 12. This will result in giving us rupees 1,000 as the simple interest, which is correct. Therefore, while calculating simple interest, do not forget to convert time given in months into years. Today, we have seen misconceptions and common mistakes related to simple interest.